All right, guys. Today we are going to be reacting to Andrew Wilson's attack by the deranged feminist for ruining her comedy career. Damn. Champagne, guys.
Certain way in your occupation?
Pleasant.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's good. That's good that you've only ever had pleasant occupied jobs, right? But not all of us have. Some jobs require a different form of discourse.
Can I ask you a question? If somebody murdered your family and you saw the murderer standing right there, would you be pleasant, like verbally, to the murderer?
That's why you have such contempt for women?
Do you want it?
Because you think of them as murderers?
Wow, that's a complete,
your analogies, sometimes they never make sense to me.
Do you know what an analogy is? That's
Yeah.
a complete logical failing on your part. Answer the actual question.
I'm trying to understand where this is coming from.
Why don't you just answer the question, because I'll explain it to you. You asked me about my tone. I will explain my tone to you if you answer my question.
Can I say something?
No.
Answer.
Sisterhood already attacking. Yo, when they say, can I ask a question, that means that they're trying to jump in and protect her. See?
If I saw a murderer, if someone murdered my family and they were right there, how would I react?
Yeah, would you be pleasant towards them verbally? Would you be like, oh, can I get you like a glass of water? Or would you yell at them? Like, would you treat them politely? I'll explain it to you just as soon as you answer.
I am trying to understand, but
I'll make you understand, but I'd like you to answer the question first.
I would not have anything to do with him. So they don't need to breathe the air that I'm like, we don't need to be around one another.
When you go, okay, so you wouldn't be like, fuck you, I hate you, maybe I'm gonna murder you back.
And this is what happened when you try to control the sisterhood, see? She just got caught. She cannot answer the question. Not only she cannot answer the question, she's in a position of vulnerable exposition. Now, let's put it that way. The reason the lady in the middle with the purple hair jumped in is because she knew she wanted to avoid this right here. And this is when things went downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's a wrap, guys.
Have you ever been in an argument with somebody?
Yeah.
Have you ever raised your voice at somebody? Or you're just, never once in your life somebody has upset you or done something which you determined or you viewed as wrong or a sort of grievance, and you've just always remained 100% tactful and you never got upset and your voice was always perfectly calm?
You'll know.
Have you yelled at somebody before?
Yeah.
What did they do? Were they wrong? Maybe you were justified to yell at them. Is that fair to say? Did somebody did somebody ever do something harmful or hurtful to you?
I felt very, very bad about it.
You felt bad. And have you ever raised your voice at anybody?
Yeah, that's what I felt bad about.
Wow,
You
man.
felt bad about your
she's
own,
going through it, guys.
raising your own voice.
She is going through it, man. You see her eyes? She's going through it. Wow, her emotions are going up and down. Wow.
Yes.
Have you
Dangerous.
ever been involved in like,
Okay.
I don't know how better to...
For me to get angry at someone...
Has anyone ever treaded on you in some way?
Yes.
It's really weird. It's like, because I can see you use cutting wit to cut people down, right? Do you feel bad about that?
I do not cut people down.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Well, then what was the quip at Brian? You just pay women to hang out with you? That wasn't a cutting quip, was it?
Yeah, but imagine having all of the leverage used against you.
I see. So what you're saying then is that you do have a defense mechanism that you'll use. Perhaps you don't raise your voice, but you'll use the defense mechanism you have of a cutting quip, right? Do you feel bad about that?
Well, it usually makes people laugh.
Sometimes, sure.
So it's like a positive thing.
But what if it hurt Brian's feelings? Like
that would
be
make me feel bad.
Yeah, well then you should feel bad. Brian, he looks like you got his feelings. You should definitely feel bad.
He didn't get his feelings hurt.
Who are you to dictate?
Yeah, now you can dictate.
Do you have your feelings? Are your feelings hurt?
Are my feelings hurt? I mean, by your position is one of misrepresentation. That's clearly that.
You represent yourself just fine.
Are
she's
your
a bundy,
feelings
man.
Huh?
Are your feelings hurt?
I think it's unfair to misrepresent somebody.
I'm sorry, I still don't know if they're hurt or not.
Yeah, now she jump in, you see? She can recognize what's going on. Now she's jumping in. She asked 2 questions. Does that mean that she wants the conversation to be derailed? Because she can feel right here, guys. See right here. She can feel something is about to go south. Look at her looking down, like ready to blow, right? And feminist lady over here, on the right, you can feel that.
How does that pertain?
Well, that's the question. That's what she's asking.
Is whether someone's feelings are hurt or not, can you tread on somebody? Like if, maybe their feelings aren't hurt, but you have aggrieved them in some way, but their feelings aren't hurt.
Okay. But she's asking if your feelings are
Yeah, we can maybe let her speak for herself on this. I know the sisterhood wants to come in and defend her, but I'm talking to her now.
I'm not defending her.
That's cool.
I want to know.
That was very new. That was shout out to Ryan, guy. This is how you handle situations like this. Pay attention to Brian, guys.
To come in and defend her, but I'm talking to her now.
I'm not defending her.
That's cool.
I want to know
Dismissive. Nice job, Brian.
what the murderer thing meant. Like, where did that come from?
He's just showing different behavior in different contexts.
Yeah,
That was just an
like thing X could upset you, and you would behave differently if thing X, if you were dealing with thing X. That's it.
So this is just, I guess, what I'm trying to get out here. Hey, can we get people in frame here? So I think on the sources tab, you can change the split. So scroll down, and then it's the top one.
They're so mean.
It's the other one. It's the GH5R. See, but this is, you just said I'm mean. This is sort of the lack of self-awareness and lack of accountability that a lot of people have, and it seems like there is a trend more so when it comes to women having a lack of accountability. You're just saying, essentially what you're saying is, Brian, you are so rude and so mean, and you raise your voice for no reason, and it completely manifests out of nowhere, out of the ether. However, I would like to, before I actually forward the position that you just completely lack accountability, do you think the fact that I have been a bit stern with you, do you think that you have contributed or done nothing wrong?
I would say that it's not like it's coming out of the ether, but I would say it's something within yourself. And that it's actually
Sure, people can have internally be short-tempered.
Right.
Or they can lose their patience, especially if their patience has been dwindled time and time again. I agree with you. I'll ask the question again though, since you continue to duck it. What do you think you did to contribute? Or did you do nothing wrong? That could be your answer. You think you did nothing wrong. Okay, Steelman, my position, what do you think I think you did wrong, whether you think I'm wrong or not? You don't know.
Yo, Andrew is helping Brian, teaching him. You can tell Andrew is listening to see where how is Brian's doing, and Brian's doing a good job here, guys.
Oh, it's just nothing. There's just nothing there. What do you think I think you did wrong? How about that? We'll start there.
I don't know. I'm a fucking idiot.
There we go. Let's go. There you go. Homogeneous attack right there. For me, that's a win. Now she's getting emotional, right? That means she got, at this point, she broke down. From now, we have to decide if we want to push this forward and be okay with what could happen. It's physical, right? If we keep pushing this forward, because she can tell she's a very unstable person. So she's right now, in my opinion, in a position of, well, my ego's getting hurt. So if I continue here, I might do something. And the guy knows it. Brian and Andrew knows it.
I don't know, Brian. Please tell me what I think, actually. Can you please just tell me what I think? I wish I knew.
How about you just engage in good faith and answer the question?
What if you talk to me with respect?
There you go.
How about you conduct with your respect begets respect. You need to respect me first.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Did she just say exactly that she needs to respect me first? So you were being disrespectful.
Me
first.
Or you? You, like how I came in, I was polite, I'm nice, and then I feel like you emotionally explode.
Well,
why don't you tilt your mic down once again, please? Go ahead, Andrew.
Well, so This is kind of funny, right? So do you have people I'm assuming who are close personal friends of yours? You have people who are close personal friends with you?
I would.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Would you be would you be upset if you're sitting at a table and somebody called them a rapist in front of thousands of people? Okay, hang on. I just want you to answer the direct question I'm asking. Would that upset you?
Yes.
Okay, got it. So then if you were addressing that and somebody cut in, wouldn't it piss you off?
Look at that. Yo, those chats are over the top. Chair 4 smells like shiitake. And chair 3 knows it. Look at she knows it, guys. She knows it.
Do you actually want me to answer? Is this rhetorical?
No, it's a direct question. I'm not being loud or...
This is a panel discussion, and I heard SA being discussed. I'm a woman, and I think, okay, I have something to say about this.
Totally agree with your recap.
And also, I want to say that I was just going to add so that the conversation could be over.
I understand.
Because it was way too long.
I understand.
I don't even.
But hang on. But I understand the recap.
Grant.
Well, hang on. I understand the recap.
The recap's wrong.
Like,
but the thing is, like, even if that recap is true, I just would like you to answer me. If somebody cut in,
this is like an old school sales technique, man. Bringing the conversation back to the original question. It's a great way to just dismiss all that spurging she's doing. She's trying to deviate herself from answering the question. And they're okay. Yeah, correct. Yeah, I'll even grant you that. Go to the original question. Because even granting that argument in itself could be, we don't care whether it's true or not. Can you answer the question?
When that exchange was going on, when somebody called a close personal friend of yours a rapist, wouldn't that piss you off?
No.
No? Okay. I think the most reasonable people would piss them off, but okay.
You would have to think, what are their intentions? Are they trying to diffuse the situation? Maybe we're all on a show.
Here, I'm going to have to move it on.
Okay.
I'm going to ask one, I guess, final thing on this. And the whole panel is going to have to weigh in on this. Did before the show, when Blake there was giving the pre-show instructions, did he say the following thing? One person speaking at a time, don't interrupt, no sidebar conversations, which is leaning over to the person next to you and speaking to them. Did he say that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Did he say that? And you've been on the show multiple times.
I heard him say that.
Oh, man, this lady is very bad faith. At this point, she's very bad faith, guys. Very.
I'm trying to understand how...
I mean, I do see her point that maybe she thought there was a time where she could...
Nah. We don't need mom energy right now. We need to hold her accountable. She's trying to be a mom right now.
Like, he also said be aggressive, make sure you just don't sit there. I think there can be a little grace there.
No, here's what happened is there was a moment after the initial confrontation that I had with her where she said, now can I ask something? But you guys are conveniently omitting or ignoring the part when you were talking, Kenzie, they were talking.
I said, what is the C word? That is an important thing to talk about. How could you ever say
but
that,
I said,
which one is worse, the N-word or...
Okay, I gotta kick you off the show. Whoa. I told you not to say it. In the moment, I have to kick you off the show. Kindly get up and leave. Oh my God.
God.
Damn, I got it real very quick, huh?
If
get
you're not
off
gonna,
the show.
No.
Get off the show.
You're gonna pay me for partial. You're gonna pay me for as long
get
as
off
I've
the
been
show.
here.
Get
I'm
off
not
the
leaving
show.
until you pay me.
Get off the show.
I'm not leaving until you
Yo,
pay
it's
me.
getting real,
I'm not
bro.
leaving until you pay me.
This thing is
you're
getting
gonna have
real.
to handle it afterwards because you know how it is. You're not getting paid.
How
get off the
dare
show.
you say
You'll
that
get paid. I'll
cracker
pay you.
and the N-word are
Stop.
even
You
close
can't
to the
say those
same?
words. You can't say those words.
They're not the same.
By the way, you signed an agreement.
How does this make you feel? I want to know.
Oh.
Do you think that the N-word, it doesn't make any sense. No white person has ever gotten offended at someone saying this.
Get off the show. You can't say that. Stop.
Why are you groaning at?
You got to just get off. Get off.
Hey,
Because
look at
there
Andrew.
are rules for the platforms. You can't say those words. It has nothing to do.
Where did it say we can't say?
Yo, this is crazy, man. Every time that you have these kind of podcasts, when you have these modern witches, there's always fight, yelling. You need to kick them out of the show. It's just in their nature to be disobedience, man. This is insane, guys.
I told you before the show. What is wrong with you?
I didn't even know that was a bad word.
Fuck.
You need to leave. This conversation is over. Get up and leave. Get up and leave.
Have I been here for an hour? Because I'm going to be paid for at least the hour.
Sure, fine, whatever. Get up and leave. You'll be paid for the hour. Get up and leave.
Thank you.
Kindly get the fuck out and leave.
Oh.
You're a little man, Brian. You're a tiny little man.
Thank you.
I'm about to hop in a plane because I guarantee that big bag on chair 2 and the 304 in chair 4 will not have this kind of energy if I was sitting across from them. This is Rachel Wilson. Okay, Rachel. You have to tone it down a little bit, man. This is not okay, Rachel. I will say. Yeah, because what happened with chair 2 is she will do everything in her power to be woman team. Everything for the team, everything for the sister. You know, this is the problem with these type of females, man. They will destroy their own country, in my opinion, their own country, just to appeal to these weird ideas, right? It's an ego trip, man.
You too. I saw your discussion with the Korean
Get
girl,
the fuck
and
out.
I just want to say that
Get the fuck out, lady.
Get the mic.
Get
You
out.
sound like you're deaf and you're freaking stupid.
Get the
Like, get the
fuck-
fuck out of here.
Wow.
You gonna physically assault me?
No, I want to talk about it.
You should stop.
I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it.
You're not talking.
I think she's gonna hit.
I want to
Are you
talk
gonna
about
hit?
it. Oh my God.
Andrew, get out of here. And she's gonna hit. She gonna
I want to talk about it.
You're not talking.
I think she's gonna hit.
I want to
Are
talk
you gonna
about
hit?
it.
Don't do it.
I think Priscilla,
Don't talk about it with yourself.
Priscilla, this is not
Talk
making it
about it
better.
yourself.
No, how about we talk
Priscilla,
about it
this
together?
is not
How
making
Man, what
about
the
anything
hell you
better.
want to do there, lady? You got what? You have a what? Revolver, 9mm? What do you have? You have nothing. I mean, she really thinks she can just beat up a guy. That's crazy, man.
when you make fun of me, you look at me in my eyes.
Oh, man, look at your eyes.
Let's go.
I could just.
Andrew, just stop. Just get out.
Let's de-escalate a little bit.
Yeah,
Priscilla,
I'll
just
walk
get
away.
out.
Yeah, let's.
Priscilla, go that way. Priscilla, go that way.
Girl, I don't feel safe. You don't want to make the other girls feel safe. Let's go.
Go that way. Go
Yo,
that
shout out to the blondie. She handled it. She handled it like a little stoic, huh?
Come on. Come on.
Go that. Don't walk this way.
You disgust me. All of your followers disgust me.
Wow.
You guys are disgusting, misogynistic, tiny little.
It's funny she say misogynistic, but at the same time, same misandrist stuff. This is the problem, guys. It's just it got to a point where we're not even holding them accountable for their own hatred towards men. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. This has to end.
Men.
Yo,
I
these
hope
people
you
in the chat
understand
are
that.
killing her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Crashing out.
Bravo.
Just get out. Just leave. Just get your shit and
Yo,
leave.
bravo. I guess.
Just get out and leave.
You're disgusting.
Cool, I get it. I discussed you. Get out and leave.
You really do.
Get out and leave.
It's not easy, guys. This is why I'm not too harsh on Brian and a lot of these guys that do this kind of show. And the reason is it doesn't look like a lot, but let's say she was like a real crazy person, and all of a sudden she had like a, I'm assuming, right? This is a metaphor, not a metaphor. This is just a different scenario. It's what happened if she had like a gun and a pistol right in her and socks, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it can get bad, guys. Their life is their life is in danger when they do this kind of stuff, because you're dealing with feminists, right? They're not used to rejection, so they get to this point like very dangerous. Ah, man, that's crazy. Let me know what you guys see in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next one.